What do you have to say for yourself? Do you ever remember something that you haven't thought about since the time it happened, and it happened a really long time ago? Because if so, you're going to be in this boat with me, because I just had a memory from home ec class in 7th grade. That would have been, what year would that have been? 2005. I had 7th grade 10 years ago? I don't want to think about that right now. So in home ec, you have to be safe. There's lots of, cutlery that you can die on. So we want to make sure that no one dies on any cutlery. And my teacher, I guess I'm not going to name her name. Why do that? What's the point? What does that bring to the story? The way that she deterred kids from hurting themselves on the cutlery and the many other devices, the many other deadly devices in home ec, is that she had this oh God, it's so weird to think about now as an adult. It's just such a strange thing. She had this photo album, and it was, I guess, inside the photo album was just pictures of her son's knife injury. I guess he was looking for a knife in some soapy dishwater and cut himself really bad. But maybe it was just because it was 10 years ago. But the injury seemed way more extreme than anything you could get from reaching into soapy dishwater looking for a knife. That dude's hand was butchered. He had to get some ligaments, he had to get his finger reconstructed. There was a wire that ran through his finger or something crazy. I remember it being extreme. Maybe I was just a 7th grader. I remember it that way, but man, yeah, what the hell happened, dude? And the weirdest thing about it is I'm trying to think, I remember the photo album itself, being green and floral, because when you buy photo albums at Target or something, they're for families. So they don't make them for finger injuries. So you have to pick one of the family photo albums and put weird, gross pictures of your son's finger in them. How do you go about doing that? What was it like when she had the idea to make the weird injury photo album? All right, I got to pick a good one. How much time did she put into picking out a photo album for her son's hand injury? Does her son know about this album? I have so many questions. I know you probably need some resolution. I remember her saying that her son's hand is fine now, despite there being a weird photo album about it now. I just keep picturing a green photo album that says our family. And you open it up, it's just some dude's messed up hand. 10 years later, I'm making a video about it. If that's any indication that I learned something, then I don't know how to finish that sentence, because I'm trying to imply that I guess it worked because I remembered it 10 years later. There's a hair on this microphone that I've been looking at through my peripheral vision the whole time.